Well, Chris Sale has the hottest cell phone in Fort Myers, apparently. All of a sudden, his phone must be ringing. He said a week ago it wasn't ringing for the Red Sox to call him for an extension. But today, Red Sox chairman Tom Werner said, "We have had conversations with Chris Sale about a contract extension. For me, it's been hard to envision this team really being competitive without him in the future. It would just be a rotation of Price, Evaldi, and Eduardo Rodriguez after this year, and it's tough to see them winning without a bullpen and not much of a rotation either. But if they can get something done with Sale, now you start looking at a long-term chance for this team to be successful over the years." He's 30 years old, had some shoulder problems. How do you feel about the team trying to lock this guy up?
Well, you're right. What makes them a special rotation is you got him at the front of it and then quality throughout. I mean, their number two is better than most number twos, 3, 4, 5, right on down the line. If you don't bring them back, they're kind of like other rotations with a shaky bullpen, which isn't a great prescription. But, as you mentioned when we were talking about it earlier, the club knows better than anybody what the medical reports are. So if they're fine with the shoulder and they're not concerned about shoulder's such a scary word compared to elbow, but if they're fine with it and don't think it's major in any way, great.
Yeah, John Henry said today it was just a minor issue with Chris Sale's shoulder. He said it was not significant last year. Of course, we don't know anything about the injury because they've done a really good job keeping it a mystery, as Sale has asked them to do. So a lot from John Henry and Tom Werner today in camp. One thing that you really liked is he was talking about Alex Cora and the impact he's had. And last year they were actually concerned when they hired him that he might be too confident, that was something that they thought could be a negative for this team, but Cora's confidence seems to have worked out.
Yeah, every great leader is confident, but the concern was, is he too confident? Because every question that Henry raised, he said, that's no problem, and Henry said it turned out it wasn't a problem. So, but and then Alex said that he was very nervous this time last year addressing the organization. So maybe Henry at that point said, well, maybe he's not overconfident after all.
It's worked out okay for the Red Sox. We'll have more from Fort Myers this week on the Boston Herald. Thanks so much.